You may remember this. You recall the wonderful abundance of great sports movies with kids in the mid 90s. Like one that I saw in the theater was Rookie of the Year. You remember that one? I have somebody with me who definitely does. And this Saturday night, he'll be at the Irving Theater for a special screening and a Q&A. Thomas Ian Nicholas, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. So you played Henry Rowan Gardner, the kid who broke his arm playing ball. And when it healed, you had a triple digit fastball and pitched for the Cubs. I remember seeing this movie and just having a great time. And I definitely remember Daniel Stern in the movie. And this was like 2 or 3 years after Home Alone. And what I didn't know until I found out you were coming this weekend is I was just a kid when I saw it. He also directed it. It was the first movie he directed. I know you were only like 12, but I don't know, do you remember him seeming green at all to the whole director's chair?
Well, first of all, I believe the character's name is actually pronounced Henry Row and Gardner.
What do you got there? You got
Second of all, Danny was great. I mean, he was probably one of my favorite directors I've worked with because he's such an amazing actor. So he really catered to the needs of actors, in my opinion. He never directed anything after that, and I don't understand why. He was fantastic.
Okay, so you've done. I'm assuming here. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming you've done a few of these Q&As before. What I guess have been some surprises from people who like this movie? What have you been asked?
I think the coolest thing for me is that this film has taken on a new life and found a new audience. And I don't know about you, but I have two kids, and so and I know they're biased because this one's my film, but what I hear from a lot of like parents around my age with their kids is they'll show them their favorite films from the 90s, and not all of them kind of hold up and capture their attention, right? Because like this next generation, they've got iPhones in their hand and iPads, and they can kind of be, ADHD and all that. But this film kind of holds their attention. I just think it's so cool that my peers that we kind of grew up together and now they're showing their kids and they're digging the film. So I just love seeing like people bringing their family to it and their kids getting to see it on the big screen. That to me is pretty cool.
Yeah, bring the kids. Saturday night. Thomas Ian Nicholas was the star of Rookie of the Year, and he'll be here for a special screening and Q&A at the Irving Theater again Saturday night. Thomas, thank you so much.
Thanks, Matt.